Hey Gemini, welcome to your messages. This will be inspirational messages from your spirit guides. So Gemini, if you're looking for inspiration, you've come to the right place. I will be connecting with your spirit guides to bring forth messages for you. So if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this message a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel, guys. So let's dive in. All right. And inspiration for Geminis. Spirit guides, what do you have to say to your Geminis? Inspiration for Geminis. Inspiration for Geminis. Let's see. All right. Bottom of the deck. Let's see what it is. It is animals. Interesting. Lighten your load. Oh my gosh. Who had this? Aquarius had this in the exact same spot. And new beginnings. All right. So with animals, I feel like you are someone who gets very inspired by your animals, by your particular animals that you have in your home, or by animals in general. Maybe you love going to like petting zoos, or you like to be amongst the animals in the woods that you live nearby, or the parks, the birds, or something like that. Also, spirit guides live within the animals. So, you know, I think that some witches call it their familiar, right? If you've seen Sabrina familiar was their black cat, right? I forgot his name or her name. But anyways, you might be a person who's really lovey. You really love pets, right? Or cats or dogs, whatever, or exotic animals. What I'm feeling from your spirit guides is that that's not for nothing. Actually, there might be something about that. They may be connecting with you through those animals. You might even have a cat, and you really like find them interesting because your spirit guide lives within them, or because they're one of your spirit animals. But I'm getting different messages from here, and my eyes and my ears are like really like itching right now. So definitely, definitely, I'm on to something here. Okay, so that's one of the messages I'm getting. And then with lighten your load, this is about you giving people their shit back. Meaning, that's not yours to carry here, Gemini. Your spirit guides are saying something that you're holding on to, whether it's emotional baggage, physical items, a physical location, a job, whatever, it's time to give something back to sender, because you can't handle this, or you don't have time for this. There's a new beginning coming in for you here, Gemini. And I think it's time to do like some kind of cleanse. Also cleanse of your physical body, right? But there's something about lightening your emotional, spiritual, physical home within yourself, home within your zip code environment, the residence you reside at. And also the job. If you work 2 jobs, maybe it's time to maybe figure out a way to not do that, because it feels as though that your energy is tied. It feels like you don't have room to receive right now. And your spirit guides feels like that's a disservice to yourself. And then with new beginnings here, I feel as though there's a new beginning coming in for you. And I feel like this is tied to you lightening your load somehow. Some of you are going to be walking through a new door of a new home soon, or you're going to be walking through the door of a new job location or something like that. Let's pull some tarot so I can figure out what this is speaking of. Connecting with your spirit guides. What inspiration you have for Gemini spirit guides? Okay. What inspiration do you have for Gemini? All right. Let's see, you had a few cards jump out. The first one to turn over was the Knight of Pentacles. Wonder if you like horses. And the Sun. Oh. And under lighten your load, you have the Four of Cups. Okay. You're certainly bored of whatever you do for work, or at least one of your jobs, or one of the things you do. The Moon. Why are you so afraid of letting it go? Or maybe this is about disappointing people when you give their shit back to them. New beginning, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, seeing the fruits of your labor. Yeah. And the High Priestess. Gemini. So, love it, by the way. Under animals, you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Sun energy. So like I said, a lot of you, this is about reconnecting, right? Connecting to things that make you happy. And for you guys, animals, spirit animals are that thing. Maybe you are a person who really would love to work with animals instead of working at an office job. I don't know. However, it feels as though there's something coming in. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there's an offer coming in that, I don't know. It feels as though it's connected to, I feel like there's an offer coming in. However, it feels directly connected to animals for some reason. Okay? Now, I know the animal card is sitting there. That's obvious. However, this is intuitively, I feel like really it is connected to animals. You might be raising animals, or like going on a farm or something like that, or, you know, moving to a farm, or moving somewhere that it's where elks live, or I don't know why I wanted to say elks, but maybe you're moving somewhere that has like a woodsy area or something like that, or like farm area, somewhere that's more sunlight. This might be like a farming area, especially with the horse, the sun. Something about this screams farm life to me. So that's just for some of you out there. Everyone will not relate to that. But the lighten your load, the Four of Cups, the Moon, you are definitely afraid of this. I think for you, it's a with the Moon, fear. For you, there's a fear of disappointing people, right? Because if you do what's best for you, you're going to be letting people down, because that's just how people work. It's always like, why are you doing this to me? You're supposed to be here for me when I need you. You're supposed to take up my work, or you're supposed to do what I need you to do, right? So there's a fear here of letting people down. Then with the Four of Cups, you're simply just bored with the shit you do. You're over it, or it's not fulfilling. Okay, so yes, it pays your bills. Yes, it keeps the lights on, but it's not fulfilling emotionally. So I feel like your spirit guides is saying your inspiration is going to come from maybe a move, or maybe changing jobs, or letting go of things that are not yours, or no longer serving you. And don't do it with fear in your heart. Let it go with ease. And then with new beginning, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Yay! You are divinely guided at this time for this new beginning. So a lot of you can start seeing dividends. When I see the Seven of Pentacles, I see dividends. I see, like, you know, money or status coming in from labor that you've put forth, right? So let's say, for example, you have, like, you sell products. You haven't seen money come in from that, or, you know, income come in, and now you're going to start seeing that, right? What I feel with the High Priestess is that all of this it feels like is divinely guided for you. You could be someone who recognizes yourself as the High Priestess, or as someone who's insanely intuitive. So you know when it's time to get up from the table, when lunch is no longer being served, right? You know what you know. The high priestess knows what she knows, no matter if you're male or female, but you are someone who knows when it's time to move on. And so your time to move on from, like, say, a job or a position or a city you live in, whatever, you know it's time for you to have a new beginning, because your inspiration feels blocked, your creativity feels blocked, you feel bored, you feel lackluster, you feel lazy, maybe at times you feel like you don't want to go into the job, you don't feel like you want to turn on the TV, you don't feel like connected with friends and family, you just like, let me just go home and bury my head in the pillow, right? So I feel like at this time, your spirit guides are saying it's time for you to have a new beginning, because your inspiration is tied to it somehow. Also, getting out into the sun. That sun card, that's the best card in the deck. So, getting out into nature, you know. Some of you like to hike and shit. Alright, so let's pull some more. However, what's funny is that these are animal cards that I'm about to pull. So, if you are a person who loves animals, this is your reading for real, okay? All right, underneath the deck, you have card 29, Giraffe Spirit, see the bigger picture. Love that. And card 56, Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Yeah. With that Spider Spirit, I feel like your spirit guide said, it's time to stop envisioning it in your mind, or putting it up on your vision board on your digital computer, or you know, dreaming about it, and it's time to start living it. It's time to start going after your dreams here, because not only do you deserve it, but it can become reality. You don't have to just think about it anymore. It can become a part of your actual reality, where you're actually waking up in your dream every single day. And then with see the big picture, this is about you being out of your day-to-day. So sometimes, Gemini, and I can understand that, sometimes we get stuck with our day-to-day, right? Like, we can only see what we got to do for tomorrow. We cannot see the future. We can't even think about the future because it's just too much. So Spirit is saying that maybe you need to pull yourself back. Whenever I see this, it's like going up on a mountain and looking down at the view. What do you see? Do you see yourself living the life of your dreams? Or do you see yourself working a job that you hate, being with a person you can't stand, being lonely, being afraid, whatever it is? Go up on that higher mountain, quote unquote, and see your life from a higher perspective and gain perspective on what you actually want to be living every day, and not what the day-to-day looks like, right? Because you could be a very practical individual who just needs to get through it. But Spirit doesn't want you living so small, which is why you're here looking at this message, because you want inspiration. You want creativity to come back. And so it's time for you to go up on that mountain, okay? So those are your messages. I really hope that you resonated with it, Gemini, and I hope you subscribe. Hit the like button, guys. It really does help the channel. And stay blessed. Bye.